Tom, I think you would agree that if you're in this area, let's take a look near Round Peak Church Road, Marble Trace Lane, Majestic Lane, Round Peak Church Road. We've had lightning reported in this area. Obviously, I'm going to say it again. The reason we're on the air is we've got this tornado warning. So this is the area right now where the storm is the heaviest. Wandering Walk Road, Casey's Crossing Trail. I'm naming out roads to you because if this is your road or you know someone on these roadways, I'm just indicating that at a point as this storm continues to go through, I may tell you to take cover. The wind speeds are not overly impressive with this yet, but they are getting there. The rotation is not overly impressive with this yet, but it is getting there. And this is moving at 51 miles an hour. So I'm going to step out. We're going to come back over this way. I'm going to zoom out for you, and I'm going to show you exactly where this is headed. You can see it's headed up toward Lambsburg, and as that happens, we're going to zoom in and get you some streets there. It looks like there really are not any real main roads in that area where we're at on radar. But one thing I want to indicate is I know it's Good Friday. A lot of you are traveling. This is headed toward Interstate 77, this storm system, okay? And the warning also impacts this area. So that's something that you really need to think about. Imogene Church Road, if you're in this area, the heavy storms will be to you eventually. Let's take a look at some more rotations here. I'm going to come on off the screen, and we're going to time these storms out before we do that. All right, so take a look. We're going to grab our cone here, go right in the center, and we're going to pull up for some of those timings. Now, you can see if you are in Fancy Gap, this is just on the edge of getting to you, 208. It's 207 now. So you know what? This is well on the way to you. This is how fast that storm is moving. You can see anywhere that we really time this out to, it will be within minutes that the storm reaches you. So again, this is for Fancy Gap. This is approaching you right now. And I do want to mention that right down here, you can see in Mount Airy for now, just seeing a little bit of rainfall. But I do anticipate as this continues and this warning stays in place that we will see some of these storms start to linger over that way, especially near I-77. And the rotation could certainly pick up. And, you know, when the rotation picks up, that's when you get that spin there. And that's when it's likely that a tornado could form. So that's something that we're keeping an eye on, because with the rotation right now being around 45, 50 miles an hour, it's something to watch. But like I said earlier this morning, I mentioned this, we saw that rotation get up to 114 miles an hour in some spots. That is detrimental. Now, we're not there yet with this system, but it's something we're watching because it's 2:08 right now, and this warning goes until 2:30.